Hey everybody, how you doing today? This is Marcus Thomas, Yellow Nation Motivation, and I just wanted to share some stuff that I read last night. I thought it was really relevant, and it also was really helpful for me. As usual, most of the time when I'm talking, 80% of it is for me. So if I can vicariously help someone else through all of this, I'm very happy about that. Okay, so the topic today is I will be stronger after this. Okay, so I don't believe we take enough self-inventory at times. When is the last time you ask, where does my energy go? What types of things are having an influence on me? See, life as we all know it has its ups and downs. Sometimes we love life, and at other times we think, can it get any worse? See, what we must understand, life will never be balanced. We will always need to be ready to adjust. I believe the bad is always more beneficial for us than the good. See, that is where we must concentrate at. Anyone can be optimistic and confident when things are going good. It's when it's bad that you can find out what you're made of. It's when it's bad you can find out what you're truly made of. How do you respond when you get knocked down? It's like, what has brought you to this point, and what have you learned from it? Or will you just be in the same or similar situation later on down the line? See, are you just going through things, or are you growing through things? You know, there's a big difference in that, I believe. I think it takes a really big person to move on and tell yourself, I am in control. And even though it didn't go my way per se and it all didn't work out, that's okay, because I'm in control. I refuse to be down, and feel like, I'm defeated. I feel like you have to be your biggest fan. You always have to be confident in what you're doing, because there's always going to be, the other side is always going to be present. There's always going to be naysayers. There's always going to be something saying, you shouldn't be doing this, your circumstances are too rough, and on and on. So I feel like you have to be your biggest fan, because if you're not confident in what you're doing, then why should anybody else be? So sometimes I feel like you must give yourself an ultimatum and say, look, we're going to be stronger after this, or we're not going to get any better, or we're not going to grow. So bottom line, you have to be your biggest fan, and you also have to be your biggest motivator. You have to be the one who really pushes it forward, because it has to be like a declaration of war almost, where you're like, look, I'm going to war with this thing until I get the results that I'm looking for. I won't settle for mediocre results. I'm going to get all I want out of this, and that's the only way this is going to work. See, I feel like when you do that, you're standing up for your dreams, you're standing up for your self-esteem, because many times we owe ourselves an explanation of why we're not successful, So you must say, I'm going to turn this into my favor. I won't complain and fish for sympathy from others. I love God, but I won't wait for him to fix me. He gave me all the tools I need anyway to be fixed. I believe life is 70% mental. If you truly believe things will get better, then they will. And it works the other way as well. If you are doubtful and you're always saying, well, I don't know, and I'm not smart, and I'm not this, and I'm not, well, you got to remember, we're descendants of a God. So if he said that, you can speak things into existence, so you got to watch your tongue. I truly believe that. But also, the only way that it's going to get better, I feel like, is if you're the workhorse in this. By the way, it's your future on the line. You see, hope and faith is not sold at Walmart. is something that you need to develop over time. It is built with time, and the main ingredient is a good mindset. You want to always visualize yourself winning. You must feed your imagination. It must have food every single day, you know. So we must always carry ourselves as if we have already achieved the outcome we're looking for. Like we already have the goals we're already working towards. It's just a small, it's just a small formality what we're going through right now. Like it already belongs to us. We just, got a few more little small details to work out before we have them. See, you don't need a budget if you have a dream, because you will make it work. You won't allow money or other things to stand in your way. Whatever you have to do to get it done, you'll get it done. So you don't need a budget when you have a dream. You don't need donations when you have a dream. People, it'll come together for you. So see, the world does not have to come to your rescue. This is your dream. It simply is nobody else's responsibility but yours. People told me, and I hear it all the time. Maybe not most recently in the past couple of months, but I hear it from a lot of people saying, you ain't gonna never be a nurse, or you'll never be this, you'll never be that. I said, thank you. You know why? Because I know some of the first people I'll be calling when I graduate. So thank you for that. Thank you. I need it. I need that more than I do positive reinforcement. So thank you. So it's like, if you don't have hope, then we have nothing. I don't have a son, but I don't want him to have to sell drugs like I had to. I don't want him to have to sleep in shelters like I did. I don't want him to know what poor even looks like. So unless we change our behavior, we're just going to keep repeating the cycle. And it won't just affect us, it'll be a generational curse. You not becoming successful can hurt your children. It can hurt their future. They don't have anything to look up to. They don't have any prime examples. So their examples come from, music or the TV or the influences on their life. And then you wondering why your child is running around talking about, I want to be a rapper, I want to be this, I want to be that, or, they're not listening to you. Are you someone they should even listen to? Other than the fact that you're their parent, what else have you done in your life to influence them in a positive way? So I think that we have to slow down sometimes and understand what is insanity. Insanity is simply repeating the same action yet expecting different results. See, we all are winners and walking miracles. We just have to believe that. We gotta slow down, go over the game plan and say, what am I doing to keep ending up back here? And then say, I'm making a comeback. This time that I'm not done. And when I return this time, look out. See, we are the star of our life. We are the master of our destiny. So act like it. Forget age. Forget what your bank account says. Get up and fight. Make a comeback. So stop looking for others to say yes. You say yes to you, to your dreams, and to your life, and to your goals, to your hopes. Just say yes to you. Why not you? Why can't you have it? Guess what? This is not a dress rehearsal. Sure, we all gonna die one day, So why not use that and say, I'm gonna let the past go. I'm gonna forgive myself, and I'm gonna go after my dreams. And that's another thing I think it's hard for people to do, is to forgive themselves. It's okay to forgive yourself. It's all right. See, we must let go. The first step in making a true comeback is to forgive yourself and let go of the past and be encouraged about the future. I think that is the first big step in it. See, because nobody knows what's possible for you or what you're capable of. Sometimes not even you until you go through it and do it. See, so when you're willing to sacrifice anything to make a comeback, you will. See, but if you quit, you'll never know what you have. So now here comes the hardest emotion to deal with, regret. So you must always say, as I move from one thing to the next, I will be stronger after this. So you have to say, I'm making a comeback and I will never come back to this again. Because my future is important and I am ready. I'm finally ready to move past all the excuses and run to the results. That's all I have for us today. I enjoyed it really a lot, and I hope y'all did too. So please subscribe if you haven't. I need some topics, so please like this video, share it, drop me some comments, let me know what you want to talk about. Do you have any topics for me? Maybe I can help you directly or indirectly. Like I said, this is helping me more than it is helping you probably at times. So thank you so very much for listening. Once again, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. This is Marcus Thomas. This has been Yellow Nation Motivation, and let's go be great.